Good morning, children. This is the biology class. You have to listen nicely. Take your notebook and take down the points. Okay. Today, the same lesson, that is getting to know plants. Getting to know plants. In this lesson, we are going to see about the third class for you. Before that, just we recall what are all the things we studied before classes. Studied in before classes. That is previous classes. Okay. What we studied in the previous classes? Parts of the plant. That is root system and shoot system. And then we studied about the functions of roots. And then we studied about the functions of shoot system. Isn't it? The main function of the root system is absorption of water and minerals. Absorption of water and minerals. Isn't it? The main function of stem is, that is shoot system, is production of fruits, production of flowers, fruits, and then photosynthesis. Many main functions are there. But the first main function is the photosynthesis for the stem because it bears the leaf. Okay. Now, these are all the things we studied before. Now, at the last class, we studied about the leaf and the leaf modification parts of the leaf. Isn't it? Leaf modifications, climbers have the tendrils and the food is stored in the leaf, that is in the carpage lettuce, and the leaf itself do the reproduction, that is in the bryophyllum. We studied. Do you follow? We studied. Did you recall it? Okay. Still you didn't recall means again you recall and get the points clear. Okay. And now we are going to see about the flowers. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. What is reproduction? The plants and animals, they produce their own kind to keep their progeny survival. பிளான்ட்ஸும் சரி அனிமல்ஸும் சரி அதனுடைய யங் ஒன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணி தன்னுடைய இனத்தை அழியாமல் பாதுகாக்கிறது. Do you understand, children? Now we see the flower. இப்போ நம்ம we are going to see about the flower. Flowers are the reproductive part of the plant. After the fertilization, the flower becomes the fruit. Inside the fruit, what will be there? Seeds will be there. Seeds will be there. These seeds are producing new young ones after they get germination. After they get germination. Do you follow? Now, flower is the reproductive part of the plant. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. Do you understand? This point you write in the notebook. Okay. Now we are going to see about the floral parts. Floral parts. This one, you see on the screen, this is the stalk. This is called the pedicel. The leaf stalk is called a petiole. Leaf stalk is called a petiole. But the flower stalk is called a pedicel. Pedicel. This you understand, children. Pedicel. 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 Okay. So, this part is called the pedicel. Okay. And this green color portion you see, this is the calyx. This is the calyx. And the colorful portion you see, these are the petals. These are the petals. We say in common English, this is the petals. And these are the green color is the sepal. Okay. This is sepal. Green color portion, that is sepal. And the red color portion, that is the colorful portion of all flowers, are called petals. Okay. Petals, petals we say. But in biologically we can call them as calyx and corolla. Biologically, the green color portion is called calyx. The green color portion is called calyx or sepal. Okay. Here you should not say cheppal. Sepal. Okay, this is sepal. What is this green color portion? This give protection when the flower is developing as the bud. Okay, and when the flower blooms, it support the petals. When the flower bloomsனா மலரும் பொழுது இந்த செப்பல் அதுக்கு ப்ரொடெக்ஷன் கொடுக்குது, அப்புறம் சப்போர்ட் கொடுக்குது. ஓகே, now we go to the now we study about the seppal, SEPAL, seppal. Now we can go to the corolla. Corolla is the colorful part of the flower. That we, in simple words, we say petals. That corolla calyx and all not given in your book, but you have to learn all these things, because in higher classes these words will come in your lesson. Okay, this is the petals. Petals are the colorful structures that surround the inner part of the flower. Okay, now next we are going to see about the carpel. What is it? Carpel. This whole portion is called carpel or gynoecium. Carpel or gynoecium. The carpel contains the ovary style stigma. The ovary is somewhat bulged and the style is lengthy one, and the head is called the stigma. Called as the stigma. So ovary style stigma. Okay, understand? Now see in this picture ovary. Can you see the picture? Ovary style stigma. Okay, now next we are going to see about the male part of the flower, that is the stamen. Here many stamens are here. You see, each one is the stamen. One long filament will be there. Okay, and the head is made up of two bag-like structure. This is called anther. This is the filament. These two are that is two double-lobed. Okay, double-lobed structure. Double-lobed structure is called the anther. This is all anther. This is the male part of the flower. Okay, so which is the female part of the flower? The carpel. The carpel is the female part of the flower. What does it contain? Carpel contain ovary style stigma. That is the female part. And the male part is the stamen. You see here, stamen. Stamen contains what are the parts? Filament, anther. And the anther. Okay, inside the anther what will be there? Pollen grains will be there. Have you seen pollen grains? நம்ம வந்து இந்த செம்பருத்தி பூ இதெல்லாம் பார்த்திங்கன்னா அதெல்லாம் வந்து மல்லிகைப்பூ இதெல்லாம் வந்து மஞ்சள் கலரில் ஒரு கிரைன்ஸ் மாதிரி நம்ம மேலே ஒட்டிக்கும் இல்லையா, பூக்கள்லாம் பறிக்கும்போது. தட் இஸ் த pollen grain. Okay, so pollen grains you can see inside the what? Anther. Okay, this anther only burst out and liberate the pollen grains. Okay, now we see about the parts of the flower. Four main parts of the flower is calyx, corolla, gynoecium, androecium. That's gynoecium and androecium. We say all this in botanically I said, but in your book what is given? Calyx is called as sepal, petal and carpel, stamen. Now again I say you will study sepal, carpel, petal, carpel, stamen. Okay children, now you understand the things also. What I said, gynoecium, androecium also you have to keep in mind. Okay, you take a flower and remove the petals, and this is the activity for you. One flower you can take, one sembarthi poo, shoe flower you can take and remove the petals, and then you can see the gynoecium, that is ovary style stigma. The ஸ்டைலையுமே கட் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஓவரையோ ஒரு பிளேடில் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக வந்து ரெண்டாக மேலேருந்து take the cross section, you take the longitudinal section, you can see the ovules inside that. Okay, what are the use of ovules? Ovules become, when after fertilization, the ovules become the seed, ovary become the fruit. Now, for this pollination is the process it is needed. Pollination. What is pollination? The transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma is called a pollination. Transfer of pollen grains to the anther to the stigma is called a pollination. This is two types, self-pollination and the cross-pollination. Self-pollination and the cross-pollination. If the pollen grains fall on the same flower, if the pollen grains fall on the same flower, that is self-pollination. If the pollen grains fall on the next flower of the next plant of the same kind, it is called cross-pollination. You see? Okay. So this is cross-pollination. How the cross-pollination is done? Cross-pollination may be done with the help of wind, water, insects. Okay. After fertilization, after the pollination, what will happen? After pollination, fertilization takes place. After fertilization takes place, the ovary, that is the ovary style stigma we studied, no? That is the style stigma and all cut off. Okay, they cut off. So the ovary alone remains. The ovary alone remains, and the ovary become the fruit. Okay, inside the fruit, ovules are changed into seeds. Ovaries are changed into seeds. So this is the modified ovule. This whole edible part is the ovary, and the seed, you see, seeds, all type of dicot seed, monocot seed, all are developing from the ovule only. Okay, children, now you understand what is in flower. What are the parts of a flower? What are the parts of a flower? Sepal, petal, carpel, stamen. Okay, what is the pollination? Transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. You see, transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma is known as pollination. What are the two types of pollination? Self-pollination, cross-pollination. Okay. After pollination, what are all the changes taking place? The ovary becomes the fruit and the ovule becomes the seed. Okay. Now you see, the green corner one is given. Besides providing food for all the plants, also balancing the atmospheric oxygen and carbon dioxide level. This we studied before itself, isn't it? Now you see, let's remember, you see in this, the fill-up, dash is the reproductive organ of plant. Flower or seed? Flower. The dash is the male reproductive part. Stamen or carpel? Stamen. The dash is the female reproductive part. Stamen or carpel? Carpel. After pollination, the ovary swells into seed or fruit? Fruit. Okay, it is fruit. Ovule develops into seed or fruit? Seed. Okay. Next, we see this screen. The transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma is called what? Pollination. Second question, you see, the part of the flower that protects it during development, what is it? Sepal. The female reproductive part of the flower is called the carpel. Part of the plant that contains the baby plant inside is embryo. Embryo is formed. Okay. The sticky part of the flower on which pollen grain fall deposited, that is stigma. Okay. Ovary style stigma. Ovary style stigma. Ovary style stigma. Okay. Now the keywords. You see, node. Node is the part of the, now you see, keywords. Node. Node is the part of the stem. Node is the part of the stem where the leaves are raised is called node. Okay. Next, Next keyword you see internode. Internode already we studied, no children. What is the internode? What is the internode? Internode is the distance between the two nodes, isn't it? If a stem is here, one leaf is here, another leaf is here, means the distance in between this is called internode. Distance in between this is called internode. Okay, children, internode. Then venation. You studied venation, isn't it? When did you study? In the parts of leaf we studied, no? The arrangement of veins in the leaf is called venation. What is transpiration? Transpiration means the water escape from the plant in the form of water vapor. That is called transpiration. In other words, we can say the loss of water through the stomata is called transpiration. Okay, the loss of water through the stomata is called transpiration. Next is stamen. Stamen is the male part of the flower. Carpel is the female part of the flower. Next, pollination. Pollination is the transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. Okay, what is seed coat? The protective cover of the seed is called seed coat. Do you understand, children? Again, I summarize the pollination and the changes after pollination. Okay, now again we see the pollination. Self pollination. Pollination is self pollination and cross pollination. Self pollination and cross pollination. What is pollination? Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from the anther to stigma. Here you can see small pollen grains. Small pollen grains you see. Okay, transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is known as pollination. This is in the flower. Same flower means self pollination. Next flower of the next plant means cross pollination. After pollination, what is happening? The ovary becomes fruit. Ovules become seed. Okay, now you see the keywords. The keywords I magnify and I just make it bigger. Okay, and the keywords also you keep in mind the spelling and all this may come under the dictation words. Dictation words and also the explanations and all you study. Okay, and I have given a PDF for you. The question answers and all I have given to you along with this class, that you write in your biology note, separate note, and keep ready for study purpose. Okay, whenever they announce test in the school, they will announce test. They announce test. At that time, you go through all the questions and write the test nicely. Okay, do you understand, children? This whole lesson, did you understand? If you understand, you you give the feedback. In the class itself, feedback page will be there, or in our WhatsApp group. I understood biology class, like that. You give your opinion. Okay. If you don't understand, please call me and get clarified. Okay, children. Thank you. Be very safe in your home itself. Okay, children. Thank you.